This is an in-service for the Arthrex UHD 4K video system. A basic in-service on starting up the system and getting a case going. This is a front shot of the video system with a 32-inch 4K monitor, the all-in-one camera box that has light source, image capture, camera controller. So one spot to plug in and less chaos at the beginning of a case and easier to manage. I'll show you this real quick. On the box, when you plug in the light source to this left hole here, you then press this button to take it off of standby. This is the power button, which in theory you should never really have to hit unless you're rebooting for whatever reason. When you plug in the camera head at first, you have one chance to white balance from the camera head. After that, you would have to do it from either here on the box, or I'll show you on the tablet where you can do so as well. These are the USB inputs for case storage, or export rather, to USB device or an iPad. The camera connects here. It's keyed, meaning it's shaped, so it can only fit one way. Pretty self-explanatory. Coming around here, this is on the left side of the cart. On the back, this is where after you plug in the system, you flip the switch on. That should power everything on. Then you wait about 30 seconds to 45. You'll then get this blue login screen. From here, you just press normal. Then as you see, you have the option up here. It says add new case. So as you might guess, you press that. Then you have a series of drop downs, which you just follow along, and that'll get you going. So drop down for surgeon, pick your surgeon, procedure type, and these can be, as you see, these are specific to the surgeon type and the cases that they specifically perform. Let's say he's doing a lap chole, and then you just tap into each field to type, and you'll see when you tap in each field, the keyboard pops up. So let's say it's Joe Dirt. Patient ID is 007. Behind this keyboard, those are the only fields required. As you can see, they say required, but behind this keyboard, if you were to grab the screen and slide up, you would see other options: date of birth, gender, date. The date, if you were adding cases for tomorrow, you could hit tomorrow and then load up all your cases for tomorrow, or really as far into the future as you need. That's about it. If you're doing multiple cases, you hit save and you repeat the process to add in more patients. If it's just a one-off, meaning you just have that case, after you've entered that information, just hit start. It'll prompt you to confirm that that's what you want. Yes. If you need to change, you hit edit. No. If you're ready, just hit start. Then you'll get this live case screen. That's what you want to see. That lets you know you're ready for a case, ready to plug in the camera head and light source and get going. As you can see while I'm here, the printer's in the back, so the nurse need not bend over even or go to the front of the tower, chancing contaminating the field or prints dropping onto a wet field. They print here. He or she can just pick them up right at the back. It does hold up to 50 pages, so they don't have to babysit the whole case and grab multiple prints. They can wait till the end, grab all the stack, and be done. When you're ready, and when you see this case on the front, when you're getting ready for a case, you also see this screen lets you know it's also ready to begin. It's basically what we call digital capture. A digital timeout. So it confirms how the buttons are configured. That's an aerial shot of the camera head. Confirms the doctor, patient, and procedure. Over here even confirms specifically this is set up for this surgeon at 6 per page and 2 copies. In other words, if it were 4, you'd only see 4 squares and 1 or however many copies they do want. This confirms that the printer is connected. If it were not, or if it were powered off, it would be yellow. If you had a USB device in, it would be blue, awaiting an export. iPad, the same thing. That's about it. So you plug in the camera head right here. Light cord here, just recapping. Power the light source on. Press either one of the buttons at the beginning to white balance, and you're ready to go. That's about it to start up. On your way down, you would come to the tablet, meaning when you're done with the case, if you unplug the camera head, after 30 seconds, it would automatically print whatever balance is left. If you have it on auto print, it would have already printed all the other previous pictures. If not, if it's midway, let's say you just want to advance the process of printing, you just hit encase. If you had pictures, it would say then okay to encase, yes, and then it'll print the balance out for you. Obviously, don't power down the system until it's printed all your pictures. That's about it. With this system, you should never have to hit the word print if you have it set on auto print, with the exception of if you're going back into an old case file to pull it up and reprint. I'll show you how that's done. This will end the case. Okay to end case. There are no pictures, so that'll just end out. If you did need to go back and reprint an old case, just hit normal. There's an icon here of a folder. You hit that folder icon. This shows you all your previous cases. Select the one you want. Let's say Joe Dirt, review. You would review. If there were pictures, they would be here. You would then hit print. It would say okay to print. Yes. I think there's one more thing that says print. You hit that, and then it'll print out the balance. That's about it. So on the way off, meaning when we powered on the system, all we did was plug it in and flip this main switch right back here to power it on. Everything turns on. On the way off, down or off, you just flip the main switch. Then you, on this top left button, press and hold that for a second. This would then say power off. Power off. Then it's hard to see, but it says your tablet will shut down. Okay. Then that'll go to a black screen. It does its Samsung thing. Goes black. It's hard to tell, but it went totally black now. And that's it. You're done. Put this back into a safe position to not get banged up. Unplug, and you're done.